Great day, everyone. All right. Oh, it's really funny. I just tried to turn off the turn off my kiddos' music that they're listening to so that it doesn't distract me. And they decided to turn it back on. Really funny stuff, I tell ya. Funny, funny stuff. All right. So let's look at The Economist and see if they put their cover up. It did say, where was it? Was it on here? No, it was on all these pop-ups that are so annoying from, oh, yeah, kiddos fighting. Do you guys have kids? Do you deal with the banter that they have on a daily basis? Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes it's just too much. Too much. C'est trop. C'est beaucoup. All right, so nothing else. 3 legs to stand on for that. All right, CNN, Fear and Greed today, 77. All right, let's go to Crypto, Fear and Greed, 67. Okay. Today is a 4 sort of day. All right, let's clear all of this. Let's get rid of these two. Clean it up a little bit. We'll do our STM had earnings. We know that Google had earnings. Hold on. My coffee's still kicking in. I'm not in full mom mode yet. Energized, ready to rock and roll. All right, so our biggest movers. Ooh, now let's look at this. It's a little pricey. It's 6.9% ICLR. Never heard of it. Sounds like iClear. Icon. All right, up 24 points. Let's check out 80 million in the float, and it has not had that much volume. So not really interested in that. Mobileye. Mobileye is up 80 cents after earnings. Not super crazy about that one. We got the Google. We got the Googs. Definitely moving up. Looks like it's testing a high zone resistance of the past. You scared me. How did I scare you? You thought that I wasn't coming on live? I'm here. I'm going to mess with the background though. Let's see. We're going to put this up as the new background for today. Boom. Google. Google is on the forefront of the day. Let me go over here as well. All right, all right. Let me pin the just over here. Let's pin this up. All right, and pin to the post. Pin, 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 pin. All right, so Google definitely on the list today since earnings. Announcement after hours. Boom. There we go. 190.60. Oh, let's do caps there. 190.60. This has 5.8 billion. All right, let's also check out Reddit. Love me some Reddit. Got in at the IPO for fun. Let's put on a little fibidib dib. All right, so we came up, hit the 50, pulled back a bit. We're above the big money as of right now. We got earnings coming up Thursday, the 31st of July. So as long as we stay above 133.81, this looks like it could have bigger move. Let's see if we tighten this right here to the candle and to the candle. All right, yeah, you can see 137.77 and 155. So above 155, next target is 193.54. All right, like me some Reddit. Let's put some Reddit on today. Reddit has 114 million. And when this puppy likes to squeeze, oh, it squeezes oh so nice. All right, so I don't see a point of control from back here. So let's do this. We are above it. All right, let's make that a blue-green one. I feel like summer is blue-green. Blue-green waters. Yes. I was making breakfast. Mommy duty, right? Mommy duty always comes first. All right. For me, my nose is running a little bit. Team Mus is up. All right, let's go back to volume. LIMN. Let's check this one out. So far, this one has the most volume of the day, 3 million, not optionable. Low float runner, not one I'm interested in. Nvda today advancing as well. Look at that, about to test that top. Definitely primed for a move, right? I hope you stuck it out, right? Look at that, getting ready for that move. Pulled back down to the 15, almost pulled the 15 here, went to the 8, bounced up. These moving averages are important, right? To help you. Is there anybody on YouTube? It seems like there might be an issue over there. Let me know if you're having an issue. For some reason, it's saying poor connection, and I haven't done anything different. So let me know. All right. So Nvidia over here, big money point of control, 144.05. Google is on the forefront. We still have SBET moving to the upside. American Eagle. Reddit. Ethereum is moving. Mobileye. AMD. All right. American Eagle Outfitters did not have earnings. 158 million. This is a retailer. So we're starting to see some retailers advance to the upside. Let's check out Amazon. I feel like Kramer just gave Amazon a new rating, which sometimes to me says, uh-oh, be careful, because when Kramer's opening his mouth and saying, oh yeah, you got to get in on this one, sometimes I find it's advertising for people to buy what they're selling. But it does look like we're topping out up here. So as long as we're following that trend on up, can't really complain, but we do see the volume is dropping just a touch. We'll put Amazon on here. 9.6 billion. Oh, you know what? Negative. Let's go back. Let's go back. Tesla today. What? I heard they had negative earnings, but I didn't recognize it was that bad. All right, 205.13. Let's go to Tesla. All right, well, you can see these trend lines played out pretty nicely. 3-day top selling at the top. Boom, came down to that 33. Looks like the big guys are holding it between these two trend lines right here, somewhat, with the 200 exponential. I'd say if it goes below 301.76, yeah, that might be pretty bad. But right now from this earnings, this is one today, this is a pink, Pink is the July, August earnings season for me. In my head. Hey, Frank. Great day. Thank you for letting me know that it's working. How is this stream over there? Is it bad? It says it's a poor connection. I'm not sure why. I haven't done anything different out of the ordinary. But, you know, such is life. Sometimes that happens. All right, let's see. STM had the alerts. IBM. Ooh, IBM STM. STM. Oh, ooh, yeah. Ouchie, ouchie. Came right down to that 161 exponential. Can't make it up. I tell you, you can't make this up. Looks like 4 a.m. and they dropped it. 27.54. STM. 885. 27.54. These two are earnings. Google is earnings. All right. Chipotle, Tesla, American Airlines, Honeywell. All right. American Airlines is down 4%, 12% on Tesla long. Let's do it this way too. All right. Looking for STM, CMG, Dow Chemical as well. CMG is also earnings. Chipotle. Have you guys seen the Ryan Trahan cross America for a penny? Exponential 14. Are you talking about the EMA average 14? Yeah, Shovel. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Tomorrow I will not be here. Family day. Summertime is family time, right? All right. Dow Chemical as well. Earnings. 27.51. All right, those, we got a lot of earnings decliners. Earnings decline. XXRP declining as well. But look at how they brought it back to that point of control and potentially bouncing it here. But I'm not going to put this one on today. However, I just wanted to show it to you guys. STLA pulling back. Let's do this. Ooh. IBM. Some bigger gappers that have some bigger momentum. So all of the ones gapping down today are I have 4, 8, 15, 33, 161 and 200 EMAs. $267, 41. All right. Do you all have any stocks you would like me to check out? Let me know right now. I'll put it on the side if you do. We'll check them out. Otherwise, I'm going to tweet out what we are covering right now. All right. So we got the Google, Reddit, Nvda, American Eagle, which is not earnings. Very interesting. And Amazon. All right. So you guys might have found me. You might be saying, Jane, why should I care what you have to say? Well, I've been in the stock market world for over 25 years now. And I worked during the dot-com bubble, had my Series 7 as a registered sales assistant. And then with the dot-com bubble implosion, which to me is what's going to happen to Bitcoin, I can see it coming, that I chose to leave the stock market world. It was 25 years ago. And so I decided, hey, I would prefer to go to culinary school in Europe and get paid. So that's what I did. And then I came back to the day trading world after I'd had my first child and thought, how am I going to make money for the expanding family? NBIS and coin, you got it. Okay, NBIS and coin. Added on the list. You got it, Lorenzo. So, had a bit of experience, done a lot of research, and really have discovered, to me, this line is the easiest thing to follow. What is that? It is the anchored volume profile. And I'm looking up here to see, I don't even have it. So if you go and you type carpeprofit.com, boom, it's going to bring up my webpage to talk about the trading course and coaching, trading terminology video, and my $11 ebook about how to set this up on your charts. Basics of trading, volume point of control, how to set it up, and how to use it for profits for $11. So check it out. It's what I use. It's what I'm explaining today. All right, so what is it? It's where that big money, the biggest money of the market, the whales of the market are trading. Pretend it's a whale, it's actually a seal. But anyways, that's where the big guys are trading. So if the big guys set this level and it goes up, they were buying. Big guys set the level, it goes down, they were selling. The biggest people run the market, they run the world. So why not follow them in the stock market? It's a great thing to do. The best thing to do if you want to profit consistently, right? Just follow them because they're making money. All right, big point of control on the daily chart for Bitcoin, 117,873 and 38 cents. Looks like we do have a bit of an M formation here. We've got some wicks at the top. We've got some wicks at the bottom. If it goes below this 15 EMA over here, 117,000, then I am going to, it's shoo-shoo, Roger. This icy is the name of the Thai label, but we call it shoo-shoo. Don't ask. Got a nickname, you know, when my daughter was, say, like 4 years old. So, daily point of control, 117,873 and 38 cents. For the day trading, I'm going to look at what's going on today from the start of the trading day today. For crypto, Forex, commodities, and futures market, that's going to be starting from last night. So I check out to see where the trading day started. Where is the big money? It's going to be the red and the yellow together. 118,704.95. and 95 cents. So I start off slow. We're going to look at the daily point of control and intraday, and then we're going to create some trade setups, and then we're going to be even faster with the stocks. All right, Ethereum daily point of control has not changed, 29.90 and 11 cents. For the intraday, red and yellow right here, 3,635 and 29 cents. All right, let's go to XRP. XRP, ooh, they popped it up. Does it look like they sold it and they brought it down? It does. All right, so 344.81, that has not changed on the daily. Intraday, we're looking at 310.18, 3.1018. Right now, it is above it over here. All right. Hold on, just trying to get my phone to charge there. Beautiful. All right, let's go to Doge. Let's continue. Dancing Doge doggy. All right, so Doge since July, really it's down here, but I'm going to put the highest one, 0.17173. Beautiful. Intraday 0.24402. 0.24402. Boom. All right, Solana. Solana 162.63. Done. Intraday 185.84. Hoo-wee, they really dropped that, huh? 185.84. All right, let's create those day trading setups. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. If you have any stocks you'd like to check out, put it in the chat. I'm here to help. All right, 70% of our volume is between these two green lines. 117,646, it just moved. So we could put it 117,600. Oh, cancel. I want to change the price, not the time limit. 117,600. Actually, it looks like we could do 625. Oop, not 53. There we go. All right. Looks like just below that point of control. Now, for the upward move potential, we could go 118,800. Boom. Right there. All right. So potential short below 117,625 and potential long above 118,800. There we go. Why is this yellow line in the middle? That means that they are still positioning. They are positioning between my day trade setup levels. So it could be a bigger move to the upside. Also seeing, I don't know if you guys see this, but I see this and I see this, right? So we have a bit of a megaphone move going on. So with that megaphone move, it's just sort of, we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe we're going to have a 5 move down. Many times it does happen in a 5-leg sequence. Elliott wave, 5 legs besides the ABC, retracement. Done also charter market technician studies. So all this stuff isn't just, hey, pulling it out of thin air. It's years of research and studying the market. All right, so we've got the lower bound down here, 35.76. Put it down below 35.60 here. And up above, let's see, 36.75. Right there. All right, there you go. So 35.60 for potential short on Ethereum, 36.75 for potential long. Let's go to XRP. Let me go back over here. Let's see if anybody. Andy, oh, a reminder too. If you guys like the live stream, please follow, turn on notifications, and share it out. The whole point is to help other people, right? That's the whole purpose why I do this. So if you guys have an interest in helping others as much as you've enjoyed it, check it out, share it out, and spread the word. I'm here every morning in the summer, 7:30 during the school year at 8:15. Ooh la la. $3.2. There we go. All right. Okie dokie. XRP 3.02 and 3.2. They sold at 344. So you can see they were buying on Ethereum, positioning on Bitcoin, and sold on XRP. So when you see the daily is red, that the price action is above, that means the big guys sold, right? So you want to keep that in mind for longer term swing trading, or if it goes against you, don't fight the billionaires, right? Who are you to fight the billionaires? Do you really think it's going to end up well? All right, 0.24480. And down here, hey Google, stop playing.
Sure, stopping kid's bedroom speaker.
I want 0.22. There we go. All right, so Doge. 0.2295 and 0.2448. There we go. Buying on Doge, you see? Solana. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's put it below 180 or above 188 over here. I feel like there's lots of 8s today. All right, so that is the crypto portion for today. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Put it in the chat. I always like conversation. It makes me feel better when I'm conversing with people. So I don't really like just talking at the screen. So give me a comment, a chat, whatever. How's the live stream going for you? Is there anything you wish you saw more of? Let me know. All right, there we go. Boom, done. All right, let's go to Google. Google is all over the news. All over the news. This is the big one that is dominating the morning so far. Now, for the advancing stocks, I also check out the daily short volumes, right, to see how many people shorted. Okay, more people were buying end of day than shorting yesterday. How about Reddit? Reddit, 62% short. Look at this. Look at this. How much has it been above? I'm just going to do something quick. Let's go over here. Okay, so this is Reddit, right? I'm going to actually tweet this out. This is the Reddit short volume. Let's go with a pink line and let's see. I wonder, there used to be the hack when I was little. It was like shift and draw and it was a straight line. Okay, so that pink line is 50%. For how many days? Look at that. Over the last, let me just post this out. Reddit, oh, Reddit short volumes have been high over 60% for the past 20 trading days and over 50% for the past 50 trading days. Potential short squeeze ahead. All right. So, ooh la la. I didn't. Nope, that's not the one that I wanted. Hold on here. Hold on. So let me go here. Let me copy this and let's put that there. Let's do this pink line. Oink. Pink line, 50%. The orange line is, orange is daily short volume. Okay. Let's go here. There we go. All right, tweeting that one out. There you go. That's Reddit. Okay, so I didn't actually put it over here. 62%. I got excited about that short volume. All right, let's go to Nvda. A lot of people might not be interested in Nvda. 62% short as well. All right. Might have a nice little squeezeroo over there. American Eagle, 65%. Okay, Amazon, are we going to have the same luck? No. More people were buying than selling. That's perfectly fine. Just means that we're not going to have a short squeeze on it. Okay, let's go back to 5-minute chart here. All right, so we've got this right here. If we put it up at 198, that's going to give us 50 cents. Let's just put it up to 199. If it can break 199, good chance it's going to hit 200 and pop up to 202.71. If we go below 196, we have a nice little short down to 194.40. Le Goog. 196 and 199. 200 will probably offer a lot of resistance. All right, Reddit. Ooh, I like this. Look at this. This has the potential to pop right up here like that little wick up to 152.60. This might be a fun one today. Where's my chart? I know I have some lines on here. Let's just do this. Ooh, there we go, all the way down there. All right, let's bring it back over here. Okay. Uh-oh, I forgot to put out the food waste. Hold on 2 seconds. Oh, no, we did. Score. Okay. All right, let's do 148.60. And 146.80. See, there's a lot of 8s today. Don't you see that? How do you know if a stock is driven mostly by derivatives than spot retail? Well, the big thing is the derivatives can be on anything, right? So even if the derivatives are, say, there's call buying, that's going to create the buying with the market makers to balance out the options that they're selling, right? So that they're hedged. So either way, you're still going to be looking at stock volume, right? Because the stock volume can't really lie. If people are selling the options, there's somebody buying. There's always 2 sides to the trade. So if we look at it that way, no matter which way you look at it, you're going to... I disappeared into the Google sign. Hey, I am the Google magic maker. No, I'm just kidding. All right, 172.50, if that breaches, which it looks like it might, put it down to 172.40 for Nvidia. 172.40, 173. All right, American Eagle. Hitting the 200 exponential. Let's see if we have any lines on here. All right, let's put, put that at, I'm imagining that's red. I always tend to have the red one first for some reason. All right, let's bring it on over here. Big money intradays at 1280. Let's put it down here at 1260. Just above for the 70% and 13. 1260 and 13. Different shares, class shares, I believe. Let's go here. Class C and Class A. So different class shares. Class A has more rights to it typically than Class C. So you have to look into the specifics of each share rights, if that makes sense. 230 and 229.50 here for Amazon. If you wanted to be a bit more conservative, you could wait until it goes below 229.20, and then you've got a 50-cent trade. This is going to give you roughly 27 cents, but if you go below 29.20, there's a potential for roughly 50 cents there. Yeah, voting rights. But also sometimes it can be in relation to dividends too, Jay. So that's why you have to look into the specifics into their documentation of the stock. So we got a little trading gap down on Tesla. Maybe it wants to come down and close it down here to 308.56. All right, so Tesla 315, we got 70% there. You could, oh no, negative. We're going to bring it closer down here. 313.50 and 311.50. 311.50 and 313.50. Yes, exactly, Jay. Yeah. Thank you for helping with answering some questions. Appreciate it. Wowie wow. STM tanking away. But the beautiful thing is so many people are probably like, ah, they're selling, they're selling, they're selling. But did you know that they actually potentially bought down here at 27.54? I do have this volume level right here at 28.20. So I'm going to say go above 28.50 if it goes long. And let's go below over here. If we go below 26.80, give it some space, right? It's going to get wild and crazy at open, especially with such a big drop. Some stops are going to get kicked in, potentially wait until 15 minutes after the market opens. But we will see. And look at Tesla. They sold at 317. That's pretty big selling right there. That was from up higher. Okay, CMG. CMG earnings as well. I've been watching the Ryan Trahan Cross America for a penny with my kiddos, and he loves eating at McDonald's and Chipotle. Chipotle, he would always get the chicken and rice wrap with extra cheese. So that's what since I don't really go out to eat at Chipotle, don't have it here in Canada, that I would say that's what I know about Chipotle and the avocado E. coli issues. And it used to be a low float stock. It is not anymore. It used to be like 100, less than 100 million. Now they issued out tons of shares. Okay, so 46 and 47.20. They did sell up here, so it's not looking so pretty. But on the intraday point of control is at 46.27. So they might rebound a bit before they sell. Roger. Why don't you just set an alarm for 9:45 and pretend like that's when the market opens? Do it. Okay, gotta wait till 9:45. Done. Ding. Okay. All right. My guess is this is the red one. Let's put this one at 27. Oh, no, that's green. Okay. All right. So for the Dow chemicals, above 28. And I'm going to say below 27. I'm about to sneeze. I hope you guys were not blasted by my sneeze. All right, let's go to IBM. $262.50. All right, let's move that up here. So 266 right there. And 262.50. Boom. All right, so we have big money selling from earnings right here, and intraday is at 264.99. 262.50 and 266. So even if it goes above 266 for a swing trade, you'd likely want to wait until it goes above 267.50. However, for a day trade, it could retrace back up there $1.40. All right, let's check out NBIS. Any other stocks you all want to check out, put it in the chat. We're doing that little extra right now. All right, so for day trade on NBIS, let's pull this back. We can see it's in this upward channel mode. They brought their point of control right here to 50.29. For the day trade, we've got the big money up here at 52.88. Pardon me. I would put it up above 53 or down below. You could do 52.50. It's going to give you 18 cents, and then you've got 15 cents to 17. 52 would give you 27 cents. So there aren't super spectacular short trades, but I would put it 52.50. You can see that the point of control was right there earlier. All right, let's look at Coinbase. We'll also check out MicroStrategy. Ah, thank you, Roger. All right, so Coinbase over here, we can see big money point of controls at 399.01. We have 70% between 398.51, and I don't see the upper bound. Oh, all the way up here at 401.09. So if you put it 401, you still put it 450 or below over here, 398.50. All right, let's go to MicroStrategy. Looking at the two together, and I got you for AMD. It's on my list still, Roger, no worries. All right, you can see that we're testing a point of control from back here where they bought at the bottom. So are they going to start selling there? We're also hitting the 200 exponential moving average. Big money point of control is at 413.99 right here. We go below 412.50 or above, let's say 416. No, we can tighten it down to 414.50 here. Might have a second run up to the 200 exponential and maybe all the way up to 416. All right, let's look at AMD for Roger. Hold on, I just want to refresh over here because that's not working. There we go, 10 minutes. All right. So AMD, Roger, look at how they put that big money point of control up here on the daily. Are they prepping for earnings? Getting ready to sell? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not inside their brain. But it looks kind of suspicious that they have all of that price action all the way up there, right? 160.80, there's that 8 again today. And we can't do 40, 160.20. If you want to do 160, that's going to give you roughly 40 cents. 160.20 could give you potentially 60 cents. So there you go. That's what we have for those. Let's check out the Dow for today. Did they change any of the big money levels? July level 443.42. Ding. Ooh, we have some movement on these. This is from April. 444.02. Okay, thank you. 444.02. Yes, we do. And this one was already up at 444.10. So they are across the board up at 444 zone for the Dow index, right? We're topping off. Typically, you always see a new high. We had high volume there. Why? Because we just hit a new high on it. Right? Did we hit a new high? No, not yet. But for the year, yes. Okay, so let's come back over here. We have big money right now today at 448.47. Bulk of the volume, all the way up at 449.32. All right, I put it right here, 448.50. It seems to be following that 33 down, so I would say that might be part of the reason why it's still there. And let's put it right here, 447.92. 447.92 and 448.50. All right, right now we are 3 green. Let's go to the Russell. Did they change anything? Nope, this one is still up here. We have it at 222.28. 222.28. Ooh, uh-oh. Undo whatever I did. 222.28. April, still down there. 209 and 209 for this one. And 208.64. All right. Let's look at the Russell. We have big money down here, 225.75. Let's put up above 226.20. It's a very small candle so far today, 225.60. Oh, thank you, Roger. I don't know, actually. Hold on. Let me go over here. Let me go over here and I have no idea, Roger. Hold on, let's try this. Oh, at the bottom, there's supposedly a little dollar sign. Super chats and super stickers. So there you go. At the bottom on YouTube, there's super chat and super stickers. All right, let's go to the Qs. All right, all right. So the Qs were still following this trend line up. Big money's 555.87 over here. And 521.08 and 519.41. Okay, so they had a big drawdown earlier in the morning and it rebounded. Very odd because we had the big move on Google. So, oh, Tesla. That would be it, Tesla. So 564.59 and 565.60. Ooh la la. 564.59 and 565.60. All right, those are all below, yes. All right, so we have green across the board. For now, we've got green lights. Green lights on the market. Everything is below us. 624.22. All right, they moved that up. 624.22. This is our January line, I believe. Yep, January line is at 599.61. April line. You know what I need to do? Ah, April line is up at 624.25. Hold on. Yeah. No. Where's the July one? July is there too, huh? Hold on. Hold up. Yeah, okay, there's July. And so July and April, 624.25. 624.25. And April is 624.22 and 599.61. Okay, there we go. Let's save that. Thank you, thank you. All right. So for the SPY today, up above, we got big money up above 635. Let's go 635.03. Let's allow it to hit that resistance zone up there. Also, let's check out our announcements for today. Today is Thursday, 8:30. Unemployment claims could be spicy and dicey. And then we've got flash manufacturing. So we might see that there's a drawdown when the news comes out about unemployment. So 634.20 and 635.03. All right, there you go. So we are green across the board for the entire year. That's green flags ahead. So I would say keep that in mind. 634.21. Let's just update the limits here. 563.81, 226.68, 450.21. If we had a crazy drop down, that's the limit levels for today. I hope you all have an amazing trading day. Carpe Profit sees those profits one tree at a time. Check out my website, carpeprofit.com. Go all the way to the bottom and you will see the ebook about how to set up all these lines on your chart yourself to see where the big money is, to profit with the big money. All right, have a great one, and I will see you all on Monday. I am not here tomorrow. It is a family day. So have a great one, and I'll see you.